I awoke with a start, the harsh glare of fluorescent lights burning my eyes. My surroundings were sterile, clinical. I was strapped to a metal table, my limbs restrained by cold steel. Panic surged through me as I struggled against the bonds. A voice echoed through the room, calm and emotionless. "Welcome, Subject 42. You have been selected for temporal reconditioning." I had no memory of how I got here. The last thing I remembered was stepping through a portal, part of an experiment to explore alternate timelines. Now it seemed I was the experiment. "Who are you?" I demanded, my voice trembling. The voice replied, "I am the Overseer. You have been extracted from your timeline to correct an anomaly. Your presence in the past has caused a temporal disturbance that must be rectified." My mind raced. Temporal anomalies, reconditioning. It all sounded like science fiction, but the cold reality of my situation was undeniable. I was trapped in some kind of futuristic prison, and they intended to use me to fix the past. The restraints released, and I was pulled to my feet by invisible forces. The room shifted, and I found myself in a new environment, a sprawling cityscape, but distorted, as if seen through a fractured lens. "You must locate the source of the disturbance," the Overseer instructed. "Failure will result in temporal collapse." I wandered the streets, disoriented and frightened. The city was familiar yet alien, a twisted version of my own world. People moved like automatons, their eyes empty, their actions mechanical. As I delved deeper, I uncovered the truth. This world was a result of my interference in the past. A decision I had made, seemingly insignificant, had spiraled into a catastrophic chain of events. I had to find a way to undo my mistake. Time was running out. The Overseer's voice grew more urgent. "You must act now. Subject 42. Desperation drove me forward. I retraced my steps, reliving the moments that led to this nightmare. Finally, I stood at the crossroads of my decision. With trembling hands, I altered the course of history, setting the timeline back on its proper path. The city shimmered, reality bending and warping. I was pulled back to the sterile room, my mission complete. The Overseer's voice echoed one last time. "Well done, Subject 42. The timeline is secure." Exhausted and drained, I collapsed to the floor. I had saved the future, but at what cost? The memory of my ordeal would haunt me forever.